So, alles passt. Musst du noch kurz vor den Einstellungen schauen, ob es mein Headset verwendet und nicht die Kamera, also das Mikrofon. So, wie man am Titel sehen kann, streame ich heute Batman. The Enemy Within. Ja, im Titel steht nur Batman, wie gesagt, Telltale Series. Aber ich war zu faul, das komplett zu schreiben. Außerdem hatte ich vergessen, wie das Spiel heißt. Und diese Musik ist verdammt laut, bis zum geht nicht mehr. Also werde ich jetzt, glaube ich, gerade ein bisschen lauter sprechen müssen, aber ja. Und ja. So, wenn ich auf X drücke mit Anfang, fängt er dann sofort an oder egal, ich schau mal nach. Die Musik ist doch immer so laut. Ah, nennt sich. So, los geht's. Ich weiß eigentlich gerade überhaupt nicht, wie der Sound überhaupt beim Video gerade ist. Normalerweise habe ich das immer ja offen. Vor allem wegen Kommentaren und so muss ich mal schauen. Ja, so, der Sound passt eh. Hi Bunny. Bist gerade der einzige Zuschauer. Okay, ja, natürlich, ich habe ja. Oh, nein, das bin ich. Der zweite Zuschauer. Naja. Keine Ahnung, was Schattenedition ist, aber ich spiele mal natürlich auf Standard. Glaube ich mal. Wähle den Anfang deiner Geschichte aus. Batman, der innere Feind, kann als brandneue Geschichte begonnen oder mit Entscheidung aus Staffel 1 weitergeführt werden. Ah, Staffel 1. Ist es nicht die... Weil ich muss kurz was nachschauen. Oh, nein, Schattenmodus. So. Dann machen wir vorgegebene Entscheidung verwenden. Ah ja, passt eh, okay. Mehr von DLC. Warte, was? Das kann ich spielen? Also das gehört dazu. Okay, egal. Passt, dann beginne ich mal. Ich nehme lila, glaube ich. Oder hätte ich rot nehmen sollen? Ja. Okay, das Spiel hat glaube ich, einen richtig guten Surround Sound.
They became my heroes, their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal, He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into
Ich finde irgendwie,
chaos.
dass das Blau und das Rote irgendwie so Tron-mäßig aus.
Named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman.
Lady Arkham?
But they would not be
Wer ist
the
Lady
last.
Arkham? Two-Face und Penguin kenne ich. Lady
Spring has
Arkham.
arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After
glaub, das ist
the
der
long,
Riddler.
dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
Beim neuen Batman-Trailer, also Teaser, der jetzt rauskam, da wird der Hauptbösewicht höchstwahrscheinlich auch der Riddler sein. Der Riddler und irgendjemand anderer Unbekannter. Oder es ist dieser Unbekannte, den man sieht, auch der Riddler. Nur eine andere Version.
A philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder if a man hides in plain sight for that long,
oh nein,
does he forget who he really is? What do you think,
So, besser.
Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing.
Was sind das
Meaning
für
that if he's doing
Kontaktlinsen?
arms deals in Gotham,
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
standing by for support.
Ich mag die Machart irgendwie. Also dieses Comic-mäßige.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go. Hello? Are you drunk?
You?
Einfach nichts sagen.
What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end.
And I end.
All that
Seit
begins.
wann kommt der
Who am
Riddler?
I don't give a damn. I told you.
Seit wann kommt der Riddler
Our
persönlich zu
arrangement is
solchen
over.
Plätzen?
Death, Mori. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Are you always this rude? Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Hello?
That's him.
How about we go back to my place?
Wait, what?
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside?
You're a piece of... Excuse me.
No one threatens me
Was soll ich
in
denn
my own
sonst sagen?
casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Nein, wenn man ein Hund tot ist, kann man Ja sagen. Zur Frage, ob man tot ist.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Ach nein.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
Ah, okay, ich muss mit dem Joystick hin und her. So. Oh je, ich muss mich dran gewöhnen an solchen Tastenkombinationen. Ich habe bis jetzt noch nie ein Point-and-Click-Game gespielt. Das wird spaßig.
Batman, what's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Verrückter Mann mit einer Maske.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Warte, das ist eigentlich nur seine Maske und sein Brustpanzer. Wo ist der Rest? Aber es sind die Gadgets, Brustpanzer und Helm. Na, mehr braucht er nicht. Jesus, warum vibriert mein Handy so laut? Aha. Ach. Aber du willst Harley Quinn. Also das Video, was ich dir geschickt habe, das lieben. Eine bisschen ernstere Harley Quinn, die mehr drauf hat.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this!
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet,
Warte was? Ohne Finger zeige ich, ohne Arme schlage ich, ohne Füße laufe ich.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop
Ohne
in
Finger
without being
zeige
noticed.
ich, ohne Arme
Time
schlage
for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
keine Ahnung.
Mindbender that scratches at the very nature of our
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
drives you to distraction, rattling around like a rat in your skull.
Riddler's taken hostages. Casino patrons. Innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
Remember, choose your words carefully, Maury. You only have so many fingers.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
But don't think you can just stall. I will get bored. You won't like that.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the
Todeskammer?
riddle.
Nicht wirklich eine Todeskammer, da fehlt nur seine Finger. Wie, da ist noch was? Da ist noch was.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
Die Drohne schaut cool aus mit dem Niederlicht. Es wäre cool, wenn seine Augen auch Lieder leuchten würden.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Angriff durch, setzen Sie Tränengas ein.
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
Ich versuche mal mit Tränengas. Ein Frontangriff ist gefährlich, wenn Sie Geiseln haben.
Completely insane.
Ich mein,
No,
ja.
I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path.
Au!
Wait for my signal.
Give him hell.
Au!
We're counting on you.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but
Du
I'll see
bist
if
zu
I
früh,
can
ich war
pitch
schon
you
die ganze
in.
Zeit da. Aber ja.
Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Anker... Warte, was? Ankerwaffe, Ankergeiser, Geisel, Waffe. Ich glaube, das war die falsche. Oh nein, das war die richtige Taste. Ich frag mich, was passiert, wenn man verklickt, ob die dann einfach geschossen werden oder so.
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open. With pleasure.
Soll man den von irgendwo kennen oder ist es einfach nur ein Raufbeut? Shooter. Ich glaube, das ist einfach nur ein Raufbeut. Ihn schocken, ihn festbinden, ihn schocken, das ist spaßiger. Oh, das wird schmecken.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits.
Sobald du die richtige Antwort sagt, ist
Come home to
eigentlich...
find a wannabe in my chair.
Wird kein Finger abgeschnitten.
Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective, yet here you are, completely... You have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
So.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Oh, Das schaut cool aus.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Aber wie? Hoppla. Ups. Das war nicht Absicht.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Hoppla. The cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Mori made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
You thought that stunt with Mori would cover your escape. I wanted to show you I could save him and still catch you. I don't have to compromise.
You haven't caught me yet. Nothing I've seen so far suggests you will.
Ich habe gar nicht gewusst, dass der Riddle überhaupt so gut im Kämpfen ist. Roundhouse Kick.
You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Wie viele Sprengsätze hat er bitte da reingegeben? Knapp.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Warum erinnert die mich an... Oder ist das die? Nein, ich hoffe nicht, dass das die ist. Die von Suicide Squad, die schwarze. Obwohl, sie hat mich gerade ein bisschen an die erinnert. Kann mich nur nicht an den Namen erinnern.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
That's because he hadn't met me.
That's for damn sure. You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
And you are?
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty. Does this one speak?
Just say what you want to say.
With pleasure. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city.
Ja,
disappeared so suddenly,
ich habe auch gerade
so
nachgeschaut.
long, everyone thought he was dead.
Huh.
Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know.
Ich mag sie nicht.
My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot.
I work with Gordon. No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there... that's the issue. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put
Agent
together this
Blake?
psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's... changed. For your eyes only. If you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He was asking about a riddle.
What kind of riddle?
Something about a mind bender that drove men to madness.
Interesting. I've heard that before. Thanks. That's a help.
Wirklich einfach nur, dass er ein Rätsel gefragt hat, ist eine Hilfe? Würde ich jetzt
I'm
nicht
Gotham
sagen.
born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy. You can't keep away, can you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me?
Stay out of my way, Waller. And I'll stay out of yours.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al.
Alfred.
I need to focus. Maybe music will help. Can't go wrong with the classics.
Mal schauen, was für ihn klassisch ist.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work. Harvey Dent. He was a friend. Once. In the end, Harvey couldn't make a single decision without consulting his lucky coin. He's in Arkham Asylum now.
Lady
with the rest of the criminally insane.
Ich kenne die überhaupt nicht. Also die sagt mir wirklich gar nichts, Lady Arkham.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Alfred, it's clearly a problem. You should get it looked at.
Well, as you say, Bruce, it'll pass. Working always helps.
Der Arme. Lady Arkham. Aber die wird sicher irgendwann auftauchen. Ich muss den dann später suchen, weil ich habe keine Ahnung, wer Lady Arkham ist.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job.
Waller ist gefährlich.
The Riddler's a flashy homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles, and Waller and her agency might be just as dangerous.
Again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days.
Und das lese ich mir nicht durch.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help.
Er ist noch einer der wenigsten gestörtesten.
The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
You're getting soft, Alfred. There's only one way to treat creeps like Riddler. And believe me, it's not therapy.
Well, in this one case, Bruce, I'll concede your methods might be more appropriate.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
Okay.
I take everything back.
Okay. Thomas Wayne.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Ich dachte, das öffnen lässt einfach. Oh. Aha. Ja.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
Ein einäugiger... Was? Einäugiger... Blindige... Hey, nein, was? Ergibt doch keinen Sinn, wenn nur ein... Was? Was ist ein Nadelöhr? Keine Ahnung.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Keine Ahnung.
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Kinokarte.
Never forget.
Oh, das ist die Kinokarte. Ja, so. Oh Gott, das auch geschaut. Wo muss ich eigentlich überhaupt hin gerade?
Needle. A record needle.
Ah. Hab mir gedacht, das schaut aus wie eine Schallplatte eigentlich.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Lucius? Achso, Dings, ja. Ah, jetzt wieder zu.
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Hab gar nicht gewusst, dass der eine Tochter hat. Ich hab gedacht, er hat nur einen Sohn.
I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Geht nicht mal ein bisschen weniger auffälligeres Auto? Trophäe erhalten. Alte Stadt, neues Spiel. Würde aber nur passen, wenn ich den Teil davor gespielt habe.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, just some tax papers. Accounting is doing an audit or something.
Well, you shouldn't have to be burdened with that. I can take them.
It's okay. I got it.
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Er ist ein schlechter Lügner. Ein wirklich schlechter Lügner.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your Bat-Tech. But if you want me to stop?
Oh, no, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
Oh.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
Someone here wants a raise.
She's already gunning for my job, Bruce. Can you believe it?
The hours you work? Not a chance. I actually have a life. Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Ja, wie schaue ich aus?
You look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Was willst du jetzt sagen?
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word. I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Ja, warum nicht?
If you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angered with me and Luke about that incident with the china.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family, after all.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany. I'm just gonna have to say no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Hat sie ja nicht schon beim letzten Mal gesagt.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit.
Nein, warte.
I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
I sure hope I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, everyone's in some amount of trouble. It's my job to find out just how much.
Okay.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Sie ist schön auf die
this you?
Akte. Also vor die Akte zu stellen.
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. I'm sorry that didn't last. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that. What's that all about?
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Well, I'm sorry, I think you were in the wrong place. You see, I don't really consort with criminals. Or international terrorists, for that matter.
Yeah.
Really? Because our sources say otherwise.
Das ist mir fast überhaupt nicht aufgefallen, was ist mit seinen Ohren? Da fehlt ein kleines Stück.
And not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent.
Ja, da fehlt ein
He
kleines
was a
Stück.
violent psychotic at the time. Almost destroyed the city.
Schaut aus wie weiß nicht, wenn ein Haus angeknabbert hat.
You've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm not sure I like where this conversation is going.
This probably isn't gonna help. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
Ja, stimmt.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you?
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zsasz. Then you
Stimmt,
jumped into the fray.
Da weiß man ja, wie er
Several
heißt.
people were hurt.
Joker heißt John. Ah.
I was trying to break up a fight.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Okay, now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well,
Okay, der Joker mag uns wohl sehr.
Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little
weiß noch immer nicht,
strings
wer Lady
connecting
Arkham
to one
ist.
another, like a web.
Ich habe noch nie von Lady
And
Arkham
you,
gehört.
my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy. You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
You've got the wrong idea.
Ah.
That's an
Sicherheitsalarm.
evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Wie einfach ganz gechillt gehen, das ist ein Evakuier... ja. Das ist ein Alarm.
Get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but...
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
Nein, Lucius.
No!
Oh, Lucius.
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Danke, Benny.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the
Anführer
violent
der
blast.
Kinder von...
A small service is being
Kinder
held
von
for the tech
Arkham.
giant and father of 3 this Sunday.
Ha. Kinder von Arkham. Habe ich nicht gewusst, dass die Anführerin ist.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany... I'm gonna take care of your family. As if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Riddler will pay for what he's done. I swear to you. I will make him suffer.
Maybe it's what's called for, given the circumstances. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be.
Der arme Lucius.
To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Das war es. Ich glaube, sie ist wütend auf mich.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
Odd, Bruce. What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
Soll ich den Lügen oder die Wahrheit sagen? Kann ich auf Pause drücken? Ja, kann ich. Ich weiß nicht, ob sie dann vielleicht... Keine Ahnung. Ich weiß nicht, soll ich die Wahrheit sagen oder lügen? Ja, warte mal kurz nachschauen. Wahrheit? Okay.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Uh-oh.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right?
Was?
For that, we can all be grateful.
Was macht hier?
You knew my father?
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely people here, he must have been quite a man.
Either that, or he left a lot of money.
Excuse me?
Just saying. He seems popular.
Was macht er hier? Ich glaube, er verfolgt wirklich Bruce.
Hey, Bruce! I was hoping to bump into you here. Let's catch up.
Ohne Schminke schaut er ja... Weiß nicht, er schaut irgendwie sympathisch aus.
I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans. Your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Das ist irgendwie nett.
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it.
Was war das gerade für ein Gesichtsausdruck?
It's not like Arkham.
Dieses seltsame Augen aufreißen.
Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
You can't possibly mean that. Arkham is hell.
It was my home, Bruce. And home is where the heart is. I'm almost sorry that I convinced Dr. Leland to release me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Ich werde mal schauen, wie es ist, wenn ich dauerhaft freundlich zu Joker bin.
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. For settling the score with Zsasz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
Sind die besten Freunde.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold.
Mm.
You will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
Oh, I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This here between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited. Now, what filter should I use? Thank you, Bruce. That's a good one. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
Hmm? How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
If I were you, I'd stay away from Riddler, John. He's dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Well, you don't have to tell me twice, buddy boy. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I already said I mean your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Jeez. Well, if it means that much to you. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Soll ich ihm vertrauen, dass er wiederkommt, oder ihn einen Peilsender setzen? Ich will ihm gern vertrauen, weil irgendwie ist er nett. Und er ist auch kein Mörder bis jetzt geworden eigentlich. Er ist halt nur ein bisschen... Obwohl, vielleicht kann er auch in Gefahr geraten. Aber er kann auch wütend sein, wenn er will, wenn er sieht, dass er einen Peilsender hat. Falls er es sieht. Ich glaube, ein Peilsender wäre schon praktisch, weil ich glaube nicht, dass der Typ ein Handy hat. Oder? Du willst nicht vertrauen? Ja, vielleicht,
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Überhaupt nicht unauffällig.
Certainly not one for decorum.
Also überhaupt nicht auffällig, ja. Das ist ja...
I don't think that camera flash went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Trophäe erhalten. Ein Freund in Not.
Enjoying the view?
Hard to do these days. It's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier, but when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, Makes you wonder what's next. I bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up. What happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne's still in one piece. It's the dead who deserve your sympathy.
They have it. Them and their families. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Ene, mine, mu und raus. Raus bist du noch lange nicht. Muss erst sagen, wie alt du bist. 43. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, scheiße.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about
Ja, ich habe das Richtige erwischt. Tja.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. That doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham. It's not the way I do things. It's not the way we do things. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler. Just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the
Ja,
same
brauchen
page.
Waller nicht.
You gotta watch out for her.
Ich mag die Frau nicht.
She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Und weg. Warum steht da immer Wayne Tower? Ich glaube, das ist irgendein Spielefehler, dass bei jeder Ortsbeschreibung Wayne Tower steht. Außer der Wayne Tower ist so groß. Dann, ja.
No one's home.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. It's just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Hui.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vane, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
God damn it! It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
Warum dieser Blick einfach nur. Ja. Warum geht es so unsicher?
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Oh. Ist das...
Oh, God.
Wenn es Lex Luthor ist, dann... Ich glaube nicht, dass es Lex Luthor ist.
Fully dilated. The others contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Ein Hirntraum, aber kein Schlag auf den Kopf.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Okay.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Die andere Hand ist in Ordnung. Warte, das ist ein Agent, oder?
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
Oh oh.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either. That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Mal schauen, was für ein Rätsel kommt. Eigentlich will ich da nicht wirklich rein, aber... Oh. Ein anderer Schuh.
One shoe, melted.
Geschmolzen.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Geht sicher rein. Oder?
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another
Dreh mich
day.
aber nicht auf den...
What does it mean?
Warte, was? Ich kann nicht so schnell lesen.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Säure oder?
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven.
Feuer?
You could be cooked alive in there.
Komm schon, geh rein.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
Oh Gott.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Ein Rätsel.
There are bleeds inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Ach Gott, steig doch einfach über ihn drüber.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens. Can't see how those monitors are connected to the safe.
Ist wieder weg.
Safe could have melted those shoes.
Oh.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Gut, ich kann mitnehmen.
Take a look at this.
Oh.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
Ich krieg ja den Namen. Okay. Warum sehe ich die neuen Kommentare nicht? Ich kann die neuen Kommentare nicht sehen. Das letzte Kommentar, was ich sehen kann, ist, ich würde ihnen nicht vertrauen. Ah. Toll. Angezeigt, na toll. Oder habe ich wirklich welche bekommen? Naja, egal.
need to look at this from a different angle.
Keine Ahnung, was ich machen muss.
The agent must have been looking for the answer at one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Ah, okay. Aha. Ja, ich krieg noch immer keine Kommentare. Hoppla. Ah, jetzt sehe ich eins. Hi, René. Versuch's einfach mit irgendwas zu verbinden. Ah, wenn die Kamera sich nicht so komplett...
It's a bit of a stretch. If this door were closed,
okay.
the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it.
Yep,
One that can only be seen with the polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
Hast du YouTube gesehen und hab mir gedacht, das
I got a hunch.
sicher nett.
No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own
ich hab mir alle Folgen geholt.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Also Folgen Series. Aber ich weiß nicht, wie das Dings heißt. Also welches Spiel das war, was davor ist, aber ich habe das nicht davor gespielt. Also das, was davor war. Mit Lady Arkham und sonstiges.
I recognize some of the names on
Also ich
this
habe keine
list.
Ahnung, was davor passiert ist.
They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses,
Warum schaut
phone
es so
numbers.
seltsam aus, wenn sie ihre Augen
We have to warn
aufreißen?
First, we have to get out of here. Mori, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
Kann ich wieder so... Ach so. Ah, hopp.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye.
Oh, das ist pleite. Hab ich gar nicht gewusst.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky they'll kill each other.
Ich habe gesehen, beim Spiel gibt es auch dieses andere, was ich mir holen kann, glaube ich, sogar jetzt verbilligt mit das mit diesen Werwolf-Typen. Ah, jetzt kann ich zurück.
The box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't, so he threw off his shoe.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that.
Huh.
I've got all the pieces
Danke,
of Riddler's
René.
puzzle.
Und ciao.
Now I need to know what order they happened in. No. No connection here.
Hä? Gibt's überhaupt irgendwas zum... Ah,
The agent
ja.
woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box. The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out
before he could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
Ich hab gewusst,
this is
dass
insane.
Reingeht.
You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Maybe you'd like to go in and solve it yourself.
No, go ahead. I wouldn't want to steal your thunder.
Oh, will nicht selbst reingehen. Jesus.
He's rising, Batman.
Ah! Wrong way! That's what that agent did. You gotta crisp up real good, you don't get a move on.
Almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
So hat er wohl seinen Trommelfell von Sus Trommelfell geklapst. Hallo? Ja. Das da?
Not that one.
Hat doch keinen Sinn gehabt. Ups. Hä? Aber er hat doch gesagt, nichts Entferntes. Ah, da. War da eins?
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Raster. Glaube ich. Ah. Ich check's nicht. Er hat doch vorhin gesagt, es ist eins, wo nichts fehlt. Da ist aber bei jedem was. Bei denen habe ich mir jetzt gedacht, das ist ja nicht komplett weg. Oder war das, oder ist das so? Hat das was gehabt? Keine Ahnung.
Congratulations! You're
Und dass das
almost
so lange dauert.
That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Ich werde einfach alle durchprobieren, glaube ich mal. Okay, nehme ich mal das hier. Okay. Und das hättest du vorher nicht.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
Das schaut aus, ja, wie eine Rakete.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Eine zielsuchende
Looking at its
Rakete.
schematics now.
Okay.
A signal.
Bis gleich.
A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up before going dark forever.
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I have a lot of enemies, Batman. While they're still breathing, I still have work to do. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
They're no friends of mine.
No, they're not. They'll smile to your face to get what they want. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
If you're trying to manipulate me, it's not working.
I'm not trying to get in your head. I just wanted to see where the man who doesn't compromise actually draws his lines. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about? All I'm asking is a simple yes or no. A thanks for the vote of confidence. I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it? Fine. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. But I just don't know what to make of this. The whole thing feels off. Batman. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
You're right. Jim's a fine detective. It's no surprise he's getting close to the truth.
We'll have to be on our guard. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God! You did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought up the topic of family. Losing Lucius in such gruesome fashion. It showed me how fragile those bonds really are.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it. He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives. And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Oh. Yeah.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
You are a rock, Alfred. I'm always able to count on you, huh? Even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more. Lucius, we really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Enterprises. Enterprises.
Oh, kann ich da? Achso, ja.
Bruce? Riddler.
I need to keep looking.
Ich hab's ja unten angehört und wollte es nicht verbinden. Herrgott.
Tiffany. Tiffany. Dwayne.
Herrgott, warum wir das gleich verbinden? Hör auf, es zu verbinden. Ich will es mir nur anhören.
Batman?
Oder da war da nicht auch irgendwo Batman?
Bruce?
Mann,
These
war
are definitely
Batman.
not the same.
Ach, hätte ich nicht gedacht.
Now the
Ich will
sounds
sie
have to
mir...
match for this to work.
Ich will sie mir anhören. Herrgott. Ah, so, das steht eh da. Bruce. Tiffany. Wayne. Batman. Tiffany. Oder wo war Tiffany? Tiffany.
Tiffany. Tiffany.
That's a match.
Deaktivieren. Riddler. Tower. Enterprise. Bruce. Warum nicht Bruce?
Bruce. Bruce!
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command.
Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham.
Oh.
Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word.
Oh, hat sein Versprechen gehalten.
Mori, huh?
Ich hätte nicht ein paar Cent drauf geben sollen, vielleicht ist er jetzt wütend.
John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer.
Die sind irgendwie ein süßes Pärchen, die beiden.
Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is...
Kann ich das eigentlich einstellen, die Farbe wieder? Oder was für ein Stil? Anzeigestil? Keine Ahnung, was der Unterschied ist. Oh, okay.
Which is more likely to help you?
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Weiß nicht, ich will die Beziehung nicht mit Gordon kaputt machen eigentlich.
I'll meet with Mori. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Ich mag dieses Auto. Das ist zwar komplett auffällig, aber das ist geil. Ah ja, ich will die Beziehung mit Gordon nicht kaputt machen. Ich habe sie schon ein bisschen kaputt gemacht, weil ich vergessen habe, ihr zu antworten zweimal, weil ich nicht hingeschaut hatte. Die geben mir auch manchmal nur so wenig Zeit zum Antworten. Ich meine, ich muss mir die Antworten ja alle durchlesen. Ist es genau dasselbe Club schon wieder?
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it. They're following his every move. Gotta be careful here. All this attention must be annoying to a man like Mori.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, they'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce.
I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
It's better if Waller's people don't know about this conversation.
Amanda Waller is watchful, Mr. Wayne. Watchful and ruthless. I'd advise you not to cross her. The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
You sold the Riddler weapons that killed one of my oldest friends. Lucius's blood is on your hands.
That was never my intent. I'm sorry for your loss.
There's an easy way to make up for it.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
You have no idea how crazy I am.
It's in your eyes, Mr. Wayne. You're dangerous. I don't think the Riddler knows who he's up against. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Mori, listen to me very carefully. I am more ruthless than my father ever was.
The pup has a savage bark, and from the looks of it, the teeth to match. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. She controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison. Somewhere deeply unpleasant.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance. Everyone gets what they want.
No deal. This could have been a lot easier for you, Mori.
You should kill me, Wayne, because I won't forget!
Bruce, Waller's agents are converging. Hurry up and get out of there.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me what I need. Fast.
Gewalt ist eine Lösung. Das schon wieder sagt es Wayne Tower. Als ob alles der Wayne Tower ist. Das ist nicht Wayne Tower, das ist die... keine Ahnung was. Gotham irgendwas. Bridge.
Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Und tschüss.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
Noise again, are we? Agent. What's your name? Blake?
I hear. Need to get a better angle.
Nein, das ist nicht.
You'll see what's gonna happen.
Doch, das ist er.
My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all in aid of. You agency imbeciles really thought you couldn't stand me. You and your boss, Waller. So foolish.
A good spot for cover.
Regret her miscalculations. All your idiot colleagues, too. And it's hard to blame individuals for institutional incompetence. The agency has a history of terrible decisions.
Wait for it.
Your agency has been on my heels far too long. I'll give it to you. You're relentless.
Don't want him raising an alarm.
I'll admit it's going to
I'll
feel
move when he's
satisfying to get
looking.
my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
What are you talking about?
You'll see what I mean soon. It might be you brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting on Lino.
Ready, Bruce.
Hätte da nicht einfach hochspringen können. Das hätte mich fast verklickt.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over. Oversized vermin!
Haha.
Batman!
Batman.
Vesta.
The floor, it's heating up!
Warum liegst du dann auf dem Boden, wenn er sich aufheizt?
Thanks, Batman. Are you all right?
Ja, das war wohl nichts.
Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks.
Gar nicht gut.
Maury was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. Maury, I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
Don't think my compassion means I won't hurt you. Don't think I won't beat you within an inch of your life.
Hard to do that when you're in a cage. Even harder when you're dead. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens! I designed this for you, Batman. The hero who doesn't have to compromise will die knowing he couldn't save everyone. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Das ist kacke.
Number 2.
Entweder einer
also
stirbt oder sie wird taub. Oder stirbt.
I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please, don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer. Or click, click, click.
I'll give you the answer, but only if you free us.
You don't get it. I make the rules, not you.
Please, no.
Avesta, please, please.
Blake! Oh my God, Blake!
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more, Batman. Then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
What are you doing? No, 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 no!
Das war kacke, jetzt ist der Typ tot.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't impress me.
Jesus. Wie wir keine Hände
Who's
bitte
the
werfen.
man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Ja, hoppla, falsche Taste. Nein, ich hab mich verkriegt, jetzt sind alle tot. Yay! Yay! Ach nein, sag bloß, dass es jetzt so lange wieder dauert, bis ich den Dreck wieder neu klicken kann. Ah!
Impossible!
Ach komm schon.
You think you're clever, don't you? You don't...
Egal. Dann schlage ich ihn halt nochmal zusammen.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
So, nochmal.
Missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Ja, so. Fuck, schon wieder verklickt. Das gibt's doch nicht. Oder? Hat er es genommen? Was? Nein. Ich hab mich doch verklickt eigentlich. Egal. Das hat's genommen, oder? Ja, ansonsten müsste es weitergehen. Glaube ich mal.
This can't be happening.
Fußballtritt. Oh nein. Zu spät. Was? Als ob. Wenn es jetzt wieder von ganz vorne ist. Ich schwöre. Das gibt's doch nicht. Jetzt muss ich den ganzen Dreck nochmal machen. Warum macht du nicht mal alles auf einen scheiß Speicherpunkt? Das gibt's doch nicht. Ah.
You think you're clever, don't you?
So.
Who's the man
Nochmal.
who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
So, ich weiß nicht, was ich klicken muss. So, nochmal.
This can't be happening.
Ankerhieb. Ich mach's mal mit einem Fußballtritt. Ja, das war schön.
Batman, Blake and I tracked Riddler's ship through the Port Authority logs. We thought we could bring him in ourselves. Riddler snatched us straight off the docks. I should have said no. Urged caution. And now my colleagues are... All we did was hand Riddler more hostages. We only made things worse.
You can't punish yourself for their loss. None of this is your fault.
Ja, ist meine Schuld.
Thank you, Batman. Despite the cost, at least we've got Riddler in custody.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Is this really a victory for you, Batman?
You're the one in cuffs.
Yeah, but you're the one that broke your precious rules. You let one agent die to save another. Well, that can't sit right with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
Is it? You came at me, remember? Not the other way around. I pushed the Batman to his limits. Tested his precious code. And my comrades would have been impressed. Set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree.
Da war kein
They left me here to deal
Grafikfehler.
with you alone.
Zwischen Haut und Kleidung war da gerade war einfach ein Loch.
They didn't come.
Your comrades thought you went too far. I saw their messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention. They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Da steckt was drinnen.
They broke the pact.
The pact?
Ist Riddler gerade gestorben? In dem Universum ist es aber ein ganz schön kurzer Auftritt von Riddler, wenn er jetzt schon tot ist. Kehrt einmal zurück und ist dann wieder tot? Okay.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. But Riddler, is he?
Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman.
The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
Don't worry about it, Jim.
How am I not gonna worry?
Das war wirklich ein kurzer Auftritt
Waller is
von,
gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Blake is dead. Riddler
Ja, ich weiß, dass
is
tot
dead.
ist.
And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury's new neck brace is a fashion statement. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor. I generously let this cowboy crap with the Batman go on out of respect.
Now wait a damn...
Gordon's not to blame. I was on the scene first. This is my fault, and mine alone.
I'm getting to you. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
Ich mag sie nicht.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Do your own dirty work, Waller. You'll get nothing from me.
That's a real shame. No one's better suited for this job than you. Evidence in his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group.
Ich mache keine Geschäfte mit der Regierung. Ich weiß nicht, wie am Ende...
Dr. Harleen Quinzel.
Oh.
Former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive.
Oh.
Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him.
Ich frage mich, wie er Geschäfte machen konnte aus dem versteckten Ende bei Suicide Squad. Wie kann er mit der Geschäfte machen? Ja, das ist auch der Batman, der mir nicht gefällt. Also,
knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together.
Und ich habe schon wieder den Namen vom Schauspieler vergessen, aber ich mag den Schauspieler nicht von der neuen Batman. Ah. Ja. Du und 58,6% der Spieler ließen John begeistert zurück. Bin gespannt. Schuldbeladen. Unerschütterlich. Rachsüchtig? Alfred ist doch nicht rachsüchtig. Wütend. 77,9% ließen sie wütend zu. Ja. Ah, okay, die meisten sind zu Maury gegangen. Ja, und ich bin einer der wenigen, der ihn sterben lassen hat. Upsi. Das war nicht meine Absicht. Ich wollte ihn nicht sterben lassen. Das war nicht meine Absicht. Aber ja, na gut. Ja, ich habe einen Season Pass. Okay. Ich muss kurz was nachschauen. Ich habe doch einen Season Pass gekauft. Was? Ich habe doch den Season Pass gekauft. Warum habe ich ihn nicht gekauft? Keine Ahnung, was ich gekauft habe. Ich habe gedacht, ich habe einen Season Pass gekauft. Höchstwahrscheinlich habe ich dieses andere, dieses Schattenedition, bla bla bla. Keine Ahnung. Oder ich habe jetzt einfach zweimal einen Season? Keine Ahnung. Aber schauen, zerbrochene Maske. Okay. Aus irgendeinem Grund hat er die ganzen Sachen nicht runtergeladen. Und ich weiß nicht wieso. Eigentlich sollte es runtergeladen haben, aber ja. Ich werde das mal kurz nachschauen, wie lange das dauert. Okay, es dauert ein paar Minuten. Schau ich mal mit den Extras rein. Kehre zur Batcave zurück. Um was zu machen. Kann ich wieder etwas Sachen anschauen, oder? Ist überhaupt irgendwas Interessantes? Ah. Batsuit. Nicht wirklich prickelnd, dass es eine extra Funktion ist. Ich meine, was kann man da schon, was kann man da bitte alles machen? Bettdächfarbe. Was ist diese Schattenedition? Batman-Spiele in einem neuen Grafikspiel erstrahlen. Ah, Schattenmodus kaufen. Warte, was habe ich denn da runtergeladen? Ich habe irgendwas runtergeladen und ich habe keine Ahnung was. Eigentlich steht da, ich habe eigentlich... Was? Da sind irgendwelche Add-ons runtergeladen, aber ich habe keine Ahnung, was das sein soll. Ich habe gedacht, was? Ja, eigentlich habe ich es runtergeladen. Episode 3, Episode 4, Episode 5. Ich bin irgendwie verwirrt. Eigentlich sollte ich es runtergeladen haben. Hm. Ah, jetzt sehe ich das Problem. Na toll. Ich hätte es gerade nicht kaufen sollen. Man kann die erste Episode runterladen und gratis spielen. Oder man holt sich einen anderen Season Pass und kauft das komplette Spiel. Das heißt, wenn ich jetzt bei mir zum Home-Menü gehe, habe ich da einmal Batman, war das ja, Batman Telltale Series und Batman Telltale Series Enemy Within. Das ist eigentlich beides exakt dasselbe, glaube ich. Nur, ja. Ich glaube, ich habe jetzt ein und dasselbe Spiel runtergeladen. Und das ist ganz schön beschissen. Also auch ist eigentlich komplett dämlich, dass man zweimal einen Season Pack, also Season Pass für dasselbe Spiel kaufen kann. Ich meine, für was? Ich werde mal in den PlayStation Store reinschauen und schauen, ob da was anderes, also ob das Unterschied ist. Batman. So, dann schaue ich mal nach. Mhm. Da. Aha. So. Vor allem steht da wirklich nur Batman Telltale Series Season Pass. Und da steht das Paket da. Aber da lädt das ist wohl ein ganzes Spiel, was da darunter lädt. Glaube ich. Das ist... Es ist komplett dämlich. Naja. Vor allem finde ich das komplett dämlich, dass wenn ich bei den einen das schon runtergeladen habe, also dass man zweimal dasselbe Spiel runterladen kann. Ich meine, wer lässt sich das einfallen? Naja, aber egal. Ich schaue mal nochmal nach, wie der Update ist. Also, Download. Okay. Ich werde den Stream beenden, weil, ja, weil es im Grunde fast eine ganze Stunde braucht, das runterzuladen, obwohl es nur, glaube ich, 3 GB waren das, glaube ich, hat. Ich würde morgen einfach den nächsten Teil streamen und, ja. Das ist irgendwie ein kompletter Dreck. Ich werde das jetzt noch runterladen lassen, später dann. Und ja, schauen, ob es jetzt wirklich dasselbe Spiel ist, weil ich meine, das ist, ja, das ist eine komplette Verarschung. Ja, na dann sage ich mal ciao an alle, die zuschauen, zugeschaut haben, zuschauen werden. Und ja, ich beende den Stream. Ciao.